Hello, it's time for another episode of It's Not About You. We've been talking about selflessness and selfishness and how those play out in our Christian life. My name is Bob Benson, and I pastor Christ Lutheran Church in Bemis Point. And we are going to have another episode where we're talking about how it flushes out in our life to be selfless. Galatians 6, verse 2 says, "Bear one another's burdens, and so fulfill the law of Christ." Seems pretty easy, right? But do we even know other people's burdens, let alone bear them with them? And how do we bear others' burdens? Do we help them through these tough things when we're tested and tried? I think that's what he's really talking about here, where Paul is writing to the Corinthians. He's talking about them helping each other through really difficult times. He wrote kind of the same thing to the Thessalonian church in 1 Thessalonians. And how do we even know the burdens that are around us? And I think that's a good question. It's like the question that was asked by the rich young girl: who are my neighbors? Does Jesus give a list of neighbors? No, he says what it means to be a good neighbor. So when we're bearing another's burdens, there's this implication that we know what other people's burdens are so that we can help bear them with them. And that takes a relationship. That takes a loving relationship where we care about people. And then that's where we get to engage. We get to help other people through really difficult things. And I would encourage you to do that, to have relationships with people that you know them well enough that you can bear their burdens, but not share their burdens. Okay? We don't go around talking about other people's burdens. We just help them through them. And that's what we've been called to do as Christians. So how do we bear others' burdens and not share them with other people? So I would challenge you to continue to do that, to start doing that. So for It's Not About You, my name is Bob Benson. Thank you for taking the time to watch.